Boring. And Seth and Becky are both in the ring. I'm bored. I had no idea Seth and Becky were dating in real life. I had no idea. Hmm. Hmm. Ugh. Is it over? Sorry guys, I was just kind of bored by his promo. I fell asleep. It pays to be the man's man. Oh. Sure, you did. Becky Lynch trying to be tough again. We can get a mixed tag match again. This is boring, guys. And here comes Baron Corbin's coming out right now. What's he going to talk about? What's Baron Corbin going to talk about? That was the best promo ever, guys. Lacey Evans attacks Becky Lynch. Lacey Evans is attacking Becky Lynch. And Becky's beating up Lacey Evans. And now Becky pushed Seth. And Becky's fighting Lacey Evans. Here comes Baron Corbin. Hola, how you doing? We got a boring tag match gonna happen. I say boring. Boring. He's so boring. His boring promos. Boring promos. He's nothing special. I don't want to see a mixed tag match. That's dumb. I don't think anybody wants to see that. I know you all love Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, but they're boring to me. Here comes the sandwich jokes. There's Lacey being Lacey. I'm tired of seeing Baron Corbin and Seth Rollins. Nobody wants to see Baron Corbin and Seth Rollins. A mixed tag match. Extreme Rules. A mixed tag match at Extreme Rules, meaning no Raw Women's title match and no Universal title match. One more match. One more match between Baron Corbin and Seth Rollins. A winner take all type of match. Must we see Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin again? A mixed tag match, winners take all. That's stupid. Nobody wants to see that match. I don't want to see Baron and Seth again. I don't see Baron and Lacey Evans winning. That's dumb. I don't want to see that match. A mixed tag match. That's the idea. That was rumored online too. So we're gonna see a mixed tag match between Becky and Seth versus Baron and Lacey Evans. All right, so to kick off Raw with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, just so we get what's up, how you doing? Okay, so that's the idea that we're gonna have Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, winner take all at Extreme Rules. Of course, both the titles are on the line. I'd rather should be watching Godzilla instead. There's an 8-man tag match going on. Yeah, those belts aren't nice at all. It's like, you ask yourself, I mean, I'm not saying it's a match I don't want to see personally. You might want to see that mixed tag match. I'm tired of Baron Corbin and Seth Rollins. They should have ended it last night, not end it at Extreme Rules. There's so many other people Seth Rollins could challenge, or other people who could challenge Seth Rollins, in my opinion. Just saying. I don't know. I'm just ranting about it. It is what it is. Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins as a team together, maybe they should have kept it more private, in my opinion. My day was okay. I'm off work tomorrow, so here I am. How was your day today? Pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Taco Bell's good sometimes. I don't have a lot of places to eat around here, so yeah, I'm limited. I got McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Waffle House, KFC, Pizza, Domino's, Papa John's, Hungry Howie's. Nah, Del Taco, I don't think so. Nah, I don't have that, no. Not that I know of. But yeah, Seth Rollins doesn't have a whole lot of charisma to me. I don't find him interesting. Yeah, we don't have an In and Out burger. We got a Five Guys burgers. We don't have a basically, yeah. I just, Becky Lynch, I feel, tries too hard in her promos. Like, when she does her promos, it's overrated. I never had In-N-Out Burger, so I wouldn't know. I hear, like, it's always busy. But maybe that's why, you know, it's so overrated. There's an eight-man tag match going on right now between a pointless tag match and an elimination. It's New Day and Usos versus Daniel Bryan, Eric Rowan, and Revival. Here comes the Revival. I like Tessa Blanchard. I'm not a fan of Becky Lynch though. And here comes the Revival. The Revival as tag champions, I just don't see them putting prestige to it. It's like they don't mention their champions. They just have the belts. They don't talk about we're the greatest tag champions of all time. They're not really shoving it down our throats as champions. You know what I mean? I know it's just kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, I did now. I'm that guy. I like the New Age Outlaws. I like them as tag champions. My favorite tag teams are the New Age Outlaws, and not many people would say that. They'd say Dudley Boys, Jeff Hardy, Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian. I always like the New Age Outlaws. They were like my favorite tag team at one time. I thought Road Dogg and Billy Gunn had really good chemistry as a tag team. Looking at the tag team division, I don't know. New Day were champions for so long, I just stopped caring. I wanted Rusev and Nakamura to become tag champions, but that didn't happen apparently. The Brood were okay. I like the Gangrel. They're basically the point of the Brood was to find direction for Edge. Christian was just kind of like a jobber. Then Christian's first match, he won the Cruiserweight Championship against Taka Mushioku at Judgment Day. A lot of people don't know that. I think it was Judgment Day in 1998, but I don't remember. Now, you guys like the Usos. You like Christian more than Edge? Um, hmm, that's a debatable opinion. It's kind of a shame going back that Christian was champion for only so little time. Christian was a world champion, then he dropped it in 2 days to Randy Orton. Yeah, but I was always a New Age Outlaws guy. I liked Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. They're my favorite tag team. Not many people say that, really. The Hardy Boys were cool. The Dudley Boys were cool. Edge and Christian were cool. But I felt they did the same thing too much. The Road Dogg had like amazing mic skills, and when you put two opposite people together, it's kind of all right. The Usos, New Day, the Revival, the tag team division, I'm not entertained by them. I'll tell you that much. The tag team division isn't entertaining to me. Not at all. Pete Dunne? Maybe. I'll grab my Coke real fast. Yeah, Pete Dunne. I don't know about Pete Dunne. But watching New Day and the Revival, it's like they put this 8-man tag match together. I kind of like Pete Dunne. I think he's okay. But sometimes I just don't know. But right now, on all these tag teams, I'd say Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan are the more interesting tag team. Uh, I don't see Pete Dunne being booked properly. I'm seeing Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan's in the tag division. His size and his accent, maybe. Maybe that's why Drew McIntyre's not getting pushed. He has too heavy of an accent, you know. But you know what? 8-man tag matches used to have so much more meaning. Like an 8-man tag match was a main event with like a bunch of people who hate each other and want to fight before a pay-per-view. The reason they're having this 8-man tag match right now is so they all get a payday, and they don't want them to take up the show. Because tag matches are all rapid on Raw. I agree, yeah. 1, 2, and Daniel Bryan gets eliminated. Daniel Bryan got eliminated by Xavier Woods. So they eliminate Daniel Bryan right away. In high school, yeah, track and football, yeah. But I sucked at sports. And I played basketball a little bit. I hated football. Hated it. I just wanted that cool Leatherman's jacket to wear around school. I wasn't good at sports in school, honestly. It's commercial break. But yeah, like, there's that new Harry Potter ride in Orlando everyone's talking about. I think they need to, okay, the tag division and NXT is so much better. As if everything in NXT has more meaning. The NXT title has more meaning. The North American Championship has more meaning. The NXT Women's Championship has more meaning. I can watch every match in NXT and not be bored, even if it's against someone I've never heard of before. That's how good NXT is. like I said, I've said this before. I feel the main roster just kind of does the same thing too much. They need to change it up a bit. They can do different stuff, you know. An 8-man tag is great. The Revival as champions is great. But the Revival were different in NXT. They were a bigger thing. Now they're just, I don't even know. They're just bland to me. The Revival, I just don't know. I don't see nothing great about them. Yeah, it's flashy. It's more professional, I guess. I just don't know. Because my theory is that they have these matches to give everybody a payday. So people can get paid and they get a paycheck. They're not doing it for the right reason, you know. They could do something different. They've already had Usos versus New Day in a Hell in a Cell match. They need to do something more creative. How about, let's see. How about the Revival versus the Usos in a dumpster match? Or how about and then Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins were champions and they dropped the ball with them. There's a lot of people saying the NFL's rigged. Some believe the NFL is rigged and all the refs are paid off and stuff. I don't know a lot about sports, but like people felt the Seahawks versus the Broncos was rigged. I think it was Seahawks and Broncos at the Super Bowl. That's just my sports knowledge ain't good with football, honestly. I like basketball more. That's why I wear that LeBron James jersey, because he's the greatest basketball player of all time. No, I'm kidding. Oh, yeah, your analogy. Oh, I didn't read that right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, yeah. What's that? Huh. Like, you're seeing the Usos and Revival wrestle over and over again. Now I was saying AJ Styles versus Ricochet, having that match again. You know, having it again. I mean, Ricochet versus AJ Styles, having that match right now. Having it now and not saving it for another time. It's going to be a great match. Johnny Gargano versus Ricochet was really good. It was a real good match. But I'm going to see what shenanigans they're going to do with EC3 tonight. Because EC3 needs a push, and they're not going to do it. And the Usos, there's Jey Uso. I don't know Jimmy and Jey Uso. I can't tell them apart, ever. I don't know if Jay's in the ring or Jimmy's in the ring. I couldn't tell you. I never know the Usos apart. Can you guys tell Jimmy and Jey Uso apart? I can never do it. How the announcers know is beyond me. I can never tell them apart. The Bella twins I can because Nikki Bella has bigger. You know what? Nikki and Bray, it's easy to tell them apart. Jay and Jimmy, I don't even know. Is it Jimmy who hit Scott Dawson? I mean, here we go. Here comes the revival. No, I didn't see Nia Jack's new haircut. I'll look at that later. There's Scott. I know Scott Dawson. I thought the Revival were going to leave the WWE because they felt they were misused. It's probably why they're tag champions right now because They didn't want the revival to leave the WWE. They know that AEW's right there and AEW's hiring people like Impact. And I can't say I'm the biggest fan of the Usos. I don't really care for them that much. And that's a negative opinion, I guess you could say. Not that I'm not an Uso fan as much. It seems to me like they don't seem happy with it. They're making like clowns out of them. I mean, they're the top guys. Well, what's this? One, two, and the Usos beat the Revival. The Usos pin the Revival. One, two, three. What's the point of the Usos pinning the Revival? It doesn't make the Revival look strong. It makes them look weak. I don't hate the Usos. I just don't know. I'm just tired of the Usos. And a lot of people like the Usos. You guys like the Usos, and that's okay. You can like the Usos. I'm cool with that. I'm personally tired of the Usos. Tug of war between Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman. That's their idea for ratings. Heavy Machinery are actually pretty good. I like them. I like Heavy Machinery, but they lost yesterday. They gave them the title shot too soon and didn't let them build themselves up. There was a handicap match tonight between Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon. So they're saying that Drew McIntyre needs Shane McMahon to beat Roman Reigns. That's basically what they're saying, trying to say. That Drew McIntyre can't beat Roman Reigns unless it's a handicap match or they cheat. I get it. Roman Reigns beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns defeated Triple H at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar. I get that Roman Reigns is a strong character, but why is he losing to Shane McMahon but defeating Drew McIntyre? So Drew can cheat and help Shane win, but Shane can't help Drew win by cheating. How does that make any sense to me? It's like Shane is looking stronger than Drew. Now we're getting a handicap match tonight. Does that make any sense to you? It doesn't make sense to me. And there's The Miz.